Alright guys, so in this video I want to give you a systematic step-by-step protocol for fast fat loss without starving yourself. So this is the only video that you will ever need to watch on fat loss ever. Literally anyone can do this and it's completely idiot proof. What we're going to do is we're going to cover some stuff that I haven't seen anyone else talk about before, and this protocol requires about 1 to 2 hours of upfront work, and then all you have to do is just execute and stick to the process. So what we're going to be covering is why you are fat, the theory behind fat loss, the 5 steps to guarantee fat loss, and the 3 fat loss hacks influencers won't ever tell you. So to begin with, why you are fat. Now let's be honest, a fat belly is gross. But if you clicked on this video, then you know it's something that you can change. So if you are fat right now, it is a skill issue. If we were to put my head onto your body with my skills and knowledge, how long do you think it will take for me to get lean? Not very long, right? So this is great news because it means that all you have to do is just learn how to not be fat without that much effort, because all you have to do is just watch this video and follow the step-by-step process. So you don't have to starve yourself in order to lose that fat. I promise you. And what I'm going to go through first is the theory behind fat loss, and that's just going to help you understand the steps that you need to take in order to actually do this. So to begin with, this is what it's really going to take. So calories in minus calories out is going to equal a net difference. And when that net difference is positive, you gain weight. And when that net difference is negative, then you're going to lose weight. So calories in are from your food and your drinks. And then the calories out is essentially your BMR, NEAT, exercise, and thermic effect of food. But we don't have to go into all of the details there. The main thing is that you need to understand is calories out is just like what you burn. So great. So in order to actually lose belly fat, what we need to do is consume less calories than we burn. So this is called being in a calorie deficit. So how do we create a calorie deficit? Now, luckily, there's only 2 ways. Consume less calories and move more. That's it. Now, other factors that might influence the calorie balance include your sleep, health, lifestyle, hormones, muscle mass, light exposure, and there are many more. But I'll provide general recommendations in this video so that you guys can get the best results possible. If you would like the best results possible, then I would suggest you to consider my one-to-one mentorship program. So now that we know that there's only 2 ways to create a calorie deficit, you're probably wondering what, when, and how much should I eat, and what, when, and how much should I move? So the 5 steps to guarantee fat loss are this. Step 1, estimate your calories and protein. So first of all, go to Google and type in TDEE calculator, put in your age, height, weight, and then it should give you your maintenance calories. But remember, what we need to do is we need to actually put you in that calorie deficit. So what we do is we minus your maintenance calories by 500, and then we get this number here, which is 2,567. Now, I would kind of show you guys exactly how to do that, but it's pretty straightforward. If you follow those steps, you're going to get your answer. Okay? Cool. So what we want to do is aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So for me, I weigh 202 pounds, so I should consume about 200 grams of protein every single day. Then there are 4 calories per gram of protein. So that means that we do 200 times 4, which equals 800 calories from just protein alone. And then what's remaining is calories for fats and carbs. So in this case, it would be 1,767 calories that we're going to use for the fats and carbs. The ratio here doesn't really matter. On is the total calories that we're consuming and the amount of protein that we're consuming, so that we're actually hitting our goal every single day. So by this point, you should know two things: how many calories to consume every day, and how much protein to eat per day. Now, the numbers that you see on screen there are for me and my height and my age and my weight. So go over to TDE calculator on Google and find out what it is for you. But note, these are just estimates, and so they will change over time. As you change your weight, they will change. As your age changes, they change too, right? Awesome. So step 2 is exercise. So you are going to do at least 2 types of exercise. You're going to be walking and you're going to be lifting weights. So for walking, you're going to be doing 10,000 steps a day. And then lifting weights, you're going to be doing 3 to 5 hours a week. And what we're going to be doing is focusing our entire effort on doing that and tracking the calories. That's pretty much it, right? If you wanted to do like sports or classes or anything outside of that, then I would suggest you to continue doing this plan with the 10,000 steps and lifting weights. And outside of that, if you want to take sports and classes, whatever, you can do that as an addition though. All right, so step 3. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to have 5 of our favorite meals and we're going to have them kind of tracked. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I want you guys to kind of figure out what meals that you would usually have and put it into either MyFitnessPal or MacroFactor. So for me, I like to use MyFitnessPal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to record my screen on my phone, put up MyFitnessPal, and show you guys exactly how to make this super simple. So we're going to go to add food after you've created an account and everything. And then what we can do is go to My Recipes, create a recipe, and then recipe name will say breakfast 1. Right, that's going to be our first meal. Unable to continue. Right, servings is 1. Add ingredient. We're just going to put here egg. Cool. So we're going to add, let's say, 5 eggs. Confirm. And what else would we have in the morning? Maybe some bacon. Of course, you can also scan the barcode so that you get a more accurate measurement. But in this case, I don't have anything around me, so we're not going to be doing that. So then we save this. And what we're going to be doing is we're saving this recipe. So now all we really need to do when we're adding our food, because we're going to be having the same kind of meals every day, is we just go to My Recipes and we can just add it there. And now the food is logged and it's going to be the same every single day. And that just speeds up time, right? Because now you don't have to every single day be like, all right, 5 eggs, 100 grams of bacon, blah, blah, blah. Like if you're having the same exact measurements every single day, then this just makes your tracking 10 times faster, right? That's why I told you before, this just takes 1 to 2 hours of preparation and then it just works like magic. All right, maybe I should, yeah, that's everything. So step number 4 is tracking. So we want to be tracking our weight every single morning and then putting it into MacroFactor or MyFitnessPal. So the reason we track our weight every single morning is because we need to understand the trajectory of like where we're heading. We need to understand what's actually happening and make sure that we're actually heading in the way that we want to head. So the second thing is to track all of our calories that we consume in a day. And this is going to be easier now that you have custom recipes added to your app. So take the time once you get off this video to do that. Take the time to, it's literally going to take like half an hour, get all of your recipes onto the app. And then after that, it's super easy and super fast. So then we're also going to be taking progress photos every single week. So that means front, rear, and side, same lighting, same location, if you can, same time, all of that, right? This is going to allow you to have not just the weight and see how your weight is actually going down, but also the progress photos. If you can add it to like an album or a folder or whatever onto your phone, and you can just swipe and you can see your progress week on week, it's just going to give you that extra motivation, that extra dopamine, that extra feeling that like, okay, like I'm actually making progress here and I can see it, and you know, I'm actually going in the right direction, right? So the fourth thing is to track your daily steps. So there's so many apps right now that do this, and if you have an iPhone, if you go to the health app, it literally shows the amount of steps that you're having every single day. Cool. So what you should see is a steady decline in your weight. So like 1 pound a week and visible changes in the mirror. So this is the graph that you should be expecting with your weight loss journey if you follow everything that I've outlined in this video. Now, step 5 is to just adjust. So the estimates that we did at the beginning, they may not be correct over time as your body weight changes and it comes down. So what we'll need to do is adjust to metabolic adaptation. And this is where your body adapts to the calories restriction by slowing down your metabolism to conserve energy. So here's the fat loss algorithm. If your 7-day average body weight hasn't moved for 2 weeks and there's no visible progress in the mirror, then we have 2 options. Those 2 options are, we can either adjust by taking more steps, so 1,000 more steps a day, or eating less food. And it's that simple. That's it. Do you see how simple this is yet? If you follow this exactly how I've outlined, you are guaranteed to lose fat. It's physically impossible for you to not lose fat if you do this. But I know what you're thinking. Okay, sure, Brandon. Sounds easy, but I struggle with X, Y, or Z. So what I'm going to be giving you here is 3 fat loss hacks influencers won't ever tell you. So the first thing is time restricted eating. So that is skipping breakfast. Eat all of your calories in a small time window by fasting. This means that you have a smaller window to just mess up and eat more than the calorie goals that you have for the day. And many people aren't even hungry in the mornings. Like we eat it, like just try it for a couple of days, even a day. And then an option is to try 1 meal a day, which is OMAD. This is optional for those of you that want to try OMAD. It is going to be harder. Of course, you have to fast for an extended period of time, but the results will be better if you can do that. All right, so the second hack is no liquid calories. So you want to skip the shakes because they are bullshit, and all liquid calories don't actually fill you up, and they're wasting your calories that could be eating on more filling foods that are also more nutritious for you. So the golden rule of fat loss is no liquid calories. So hack number 3 is to microdose the exercise. So if you can get a standing desk, a walking pad, if you like a standing desk and then a walking pad underneath, and you can kind of walk while working, it's a really good option. If you're waiting for the kettle to brew, do press ups. If there's a TV commercial on, do some body weight squats until they've finished. Take the stairs because elevators are for fatties, okay? And that's it. So that's the secret sauce to finally getting rid of your belly fat forever. Forever. If you follow these steps, you will never have an issue of having belly fat ever again. I work with hundreds of clients and I've done this myself, and it does not fail. Now remember, being fat is a skill issue. So now that you've reached this far, you know everything you need to do. You know how easy it is. All you have to do now is execute. If you have questions or want someone to walk you through this step by step, click the top link in the description for my one-to-one coaching program. And if you like this video and you want more information like this, then just click subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.